Okay guys, sorry you don't get to see my fabulous face, but I am Amanda from Little Piggies Foot Care, and I wanted to let you know about an exciting new venture for me. I am partnering up with On the Ball Orthotics, and she is based, her name is Julia, and she is based out of Barrie. She's in the south end, I think. I'm really not good with this, and she is a podorthist. For those who don't know what a podorthist is, we're about to find out. They're a wonderful, wonderful resource, and we're just going into her space. Look at this lovely new office. Location, location, location. So, hello Julia.
Hello.
I'm Amanda. I'm from Little Piggies Foot Care. I'm a registered nurse. And what are you?
I'm Julia Heyman. I am a podorthist, which I do custom foot orthotics.
Awesome. So for somebody who, I don't know, has seen a foot care nurse and she's looked at them and said, you need orthotics, why would somebody need orthotics?
Well, let's say they have a lot of calluses or corns and they just keep coming back. It's usually a sign that there's pressure where there should not be. So I take that pressure away so that it does not come back again.
Wow. So how do you take that pressure away? So is the pressure caused by friction, or when you talk about pressure, what are you talking about?
Yeah, so it could be friction. It could be, so let's say somebody's walking, so it's going to stay
Okay.
here, and they're pushing off the inside of their toe. So there's a lot of pressure going through the inside of that toe, and that because there's pressure there, the body responds by thickening the skin so that it doesn't become damaged. So take that pressure away by increasing the arch, maybe pushing the foot away so that push off happens more through the middle of the foot and it's more distributed through the rest of the foot.
Okay, so what kind of materials do you use when you are doing offloading?
So I use a lot of different materials. So if I'm supporting, it's usually a little bit harder. It can be a foam, which is softer, but it still gets the support, or it's plastic, which is a little bit harder. When I push the foot, that's also a harder foam. It's called EVA. But let's say there's pressure here that's painful. I can put a very soft foam there, maybe something called Poron, and that's a soft material that prevents any excess pressure there.
Okay, so what is this material going into or on? Is it going on my foot?
So there's an insert.
Okay.
The insert goes inside the shoe, and that replaces whatever's inside of it already.
So could that be in my favorite shoes?
Yes, more or less. Now, I like to recommend good fitting shoes.
Okay.
So you don't want them to be too tight, and you also don't want them to be too loose.
Okay, so what's a good fitting shoe? Like, I like ballet flats and I like my high heels.
Yes.
So which one can I get away with and put in my orthotics in?
Well, out of the two, I would say the flats would be a little bit better than your high heels, because with the high heel shoes, that's taking pressure away from the heel, putting all of it on the ball of the foot. Now, flats still are not that great. When you look for a shoe, you want to look for shoes that have more support through the middle. So if you try and bend it, it doesn't bend very easily, and also at the heel. So obviously running shoes are probably the best shoe that you could get because it has lots of support, lots of cushioning. But if you're looking for something that's dressier, you want to look for something that's wider at the toe box and it doesn't bend very easily at either of these 2 points.
Okay, so you said toe box. What is a toe box?
Toe box is the front of the shoe.
Okay.
So there are shoes that are pointy.
I know I have a few of them.
Yeah, and I'm sure lots of people do. But if you're doing that, you're cutting off your toes and you're pushing your toes in, and all the structures in here become compressed and you can get pain through there. You can also get callousing on either side because with that pressure, again, pressure where there shouldn't be, and then the body responds by adding thick skin. So with a wider area at the front here, there's no excess pressure, and then that should prevent any pain and callousing.
Okay, so what you're really saying is that you really like shoes.
I love shoes.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I think we can make a good pairing here. So would you like to take us through your office?
I would love to. So,
We'll let her put her shoe back on.
so this is the reception area. This is where anybody can sit and wait in comfortable leather chairs.
And nice sunny windows.
Yeah, lots of light comes in here, which is nice. It brightens the day a little bit. So, take us into the assessment room here. This is where I do all of my assessments. So I can use the bed for a little bit better experience. And then, I guess those are my diplomas. On the wall.
You went to the University of Western?
I did.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm. So,
what is that? This is my favorite, guys. I'm not going to lie. That's a foot. That's a very flat foot right now. Sorry about that. And a shoehorn.
mm-hmm.
You can't find these anymore, people. Nowhere. I've looked. That's for measuring your feet.
So technically I'd be considered a professional footwear fitter. So yeah, I can determine what your shoe size is with that.
Your real shoe size.
Your real, yeah.
You mean I'm not a 7.5 narrow?
So this is room number 2.
Excellent. So as a completely shameless plug, I will be in room number 2.
Now we go into the back here. It's not completely finished, but
we're seeing the inner workings of a podorthist. They never let us back here, guys. Never.
So this is where all the orthotics are made. So with these here, that is the cast of the foot. So I'm just taking off the foam, and then that gives me the inner part of the foot. And from there,
Poor person only has one toe. We're kidding. We just haven't taken the foam off.
so then it turns into something like this.
Oh, cool.
And then I'll take maybe plastic, if that's what I'm using, I'll put it in the oven, heat it up. Once I can move it, I put it on the vacuum, seal it, suck all the air out, and then wait for it to cool down. Once it cools down, then crease a shell.
Wow.
Now this has actually been ground, so there are a few different kinds. This one's more for dress shoes because it's lower at the heel, and then this one I would put in maybe a running shoe.
So you can get 2 different types of orthotics?
Lots of different types.
That's really cool.
Technically, I've put them in high heel shoes before, but I really don't recommend it.
Oh, I was just going to say I have a pair.
Yeah.
Probably need to put it into. Anyway.
Yes, so I can fit them in most shoes. And then, so these are the machines that I use to shape the orthotics. And then I take materials and this...
Fume buster.
Yes.
You know what? As a mother of 3 boys, I might need that.
A fume buster. So it takes all the fumes out of the air from the glue so that I don't have headaches and cause headaches for people walking in.
What, you don't like to sniff glue?
I don't.
Oh dear.
I know.
Oh, that's pretty cool. And then one of these. So I'm just stating right now my husband would love one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Right here. No, wait, does he have one? He probably has one. Anyway, sorry.
And we actually, this part here was separate from this. So we actually made this and bolted it onto it.
Genius.
Yes.
We're looking at an inventor right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then a heat gun
Yes.
in the back.
Yeah, it heats up the glue so that it sticks a little bit better.
In the fume hood,
Yes.
of course.
Of course.
So, and we have a fire extinguisher. Not that she ever needs to use that.
I sure hope not.
I never had.
So, that's my place.
So there you have it.
Yeah. Hope
Thank
you liked it.
Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I sure will be using your services.
Oh, well, thank you.